Welcome back, guys. Make sure that you are subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications if you want to get these readings as soon as they're coming out, right? Right. Woo! Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. We're moving on, I think, to the earth signs. I'm hoping everything is in order as far as my cards, my astrology cards, right? If there's one out of order, then there's one that's out of order. Taurus, paying attention to the red flags in a situation. Wow. And getting to know each other. Okay, up and foremost, what I'm getting just intuitively with this card for singles, all right, is that you need to turn around and be careful as to who you are talking to, right? There's some red flags there that are popping up, right? Follow your gut and follow your instinct on a situation. If you are single, and get to know one another first, because this person may turn around and have something going on in the background, third party situations popping up, or just not showing you everything about them, right? And you don't want to find out later. But if you're already experiencing the red flags, okay, you need to talk about them now, right? Don't wait 6 months into a relationship to say, well, when I met you the first month, no. Red flags, if they're starting to pop up, you turn around and talk about them now and get to the root of the problem, okay? If you are partnered, okay, you may be with a partner that where red flags are popping up left and right, and it's time to have a conversation about it. Don't keep it to yourself and wait to explode later, right? When the partner's not doing anything, they just said something that triggered you that may have nothing to do with that. It might have been whatever food you made for dinner, and all of a sudden you're like, look! Taurus! Temper, right? So yes, pay attention to the red flags and getting to know each other, basically talking to one another, right? What's going on in your life now? What's going on in your life now? What are your goals? What's the end game here, right? So getting to know each other for me is always, single or partner, is time to sit down and just get to talk talk about real goals, real dreams, what's going on in your life. Maybe it's partners you're kind of not communicating okay at the moment, and you need to have that time. Maybe you're growing apart and it's time to reconnect, right? If you're single, take your time, please. Get to know this person, okay? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen, right? Your bond will deepen. So let's see. Let's talk a little bit more about getting to know each other, just in general. The romance angels are guiding you to create some type of intimacy with your partner by revealing your true feelings, right? Your dreams and your desires, or other innermost aspects of yourselves. You discover commonalities and learn new ways of relating. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. If you're not communicating, you're growing apart. If you're presently in a relationship, this card is a message of healing through honest dialogue, right? This is particularly true if you stuff down feelings instead of discussing them with your partner. What did I say about keeping everything to yourself and then exploding later over something that's totally unrelated, right? Perhaps sitting together with a counselor will give you the strength and support to admit the problem. So you may even need some type of third party as far as therapy, right? Regardless, this card clearly guides you toward holding deep and honest discussions for the benefit of your love life, whether single or partnered. Okay? Then we have the red flags, which I already said. Look, pay attention to the red flags. And the red flags for partner people is the fact that you're not communicating anymore. You feel like you have nothing in common. Maybe you're bickering all the time. It's time to sit down and get to know each other, right? If you're single and you're already seeing some red flags there, it's time to sit down and talk about it regardless, right? The message at the end, or the outcome there, is discuss your innermost feelings. The romance angel sent you this card to help you notice, okay, the unhealthy or disconcerting parts of your relationship. If you are swept up in a new romance, this card serves as a cautionary warning. Pay attention to your feelings and impressions with regard to your new suitor. Don't allow emotions to blind you to the characteristics or habits that are not going to work for you in a relationship. If you've got boundaries, you need to turn around. You don't fit that person into your how what you want. You need to turn around and honestly discuss the goals and desires that this person has. Do they even want a long term? Do they want a booty call? Do they not want anything but friendship? Find out, because red flags are popping up for you, or will be. A red flag is a sign that something is off, okay? It can include an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness with others, substance abuse, a lack of integrity, okay? Look, something's coming to mind here, all right? I love to watch Vanderpump Rules, right? And maybe this is the trend, okay? I see it in a lot of shows, not only that one, where the partner or the husband or the wife, they're calling each other bruh, okay? That is not your bruh, okay? That's your baby, that's your sweetheart, that's your, whatever, name you want to call somebody that you are Twitter painted with, right? That you feel those butterflies with, that you fell in love with. They are not your bruh. Okay, that's a sign of disrespect. That would be a red flag for me, and I would be calling that out immediately. Please don't call me that. You can call that to your friends and everybody else, right? But I'm not your bruh, okay? So little things like that just kind of irk. Now, if that's the way you talk to everybody else and that's how you feel and you feel comfortable with it, well, then don't worry about it, right? But it can include an indication of dishonesty, disrespect, flirtatiousness with others, substance abuse, or a lack of integrity, okay, Taurus? While your new love interest may treat you wonderfully well in the beginning, isn't that always the case, of your relationship, it's vital that you watch how he or she treats others as well. Someone's basic character is revealed by the way in which he or she talks and acts with restaurant staff, valet parking attendants, and other miscellaneous individuals. If you're in an existing relationship, these red flags may signal a need for an honest mutual discussion or couples counseling. This card doesn't necessarily guide you to leave a relationship, okay? Red flags can be markers along the path of healing. The romance angels will guide you to take steps that are healthy for everyone involved. So do follow your intuition on this, okay? Taurus. Very interesting.